leave, and he had to go work at battalion, and then we got Sergeant Sudan. And then about that same time, let me see here. No, about May time frame is when the squad leaders had changed because those guys got out that were in 3-4. So during like April 17th and April 8th and all that, like that's when we had to stay with the squad leaders I was telling you about, the first guys from 3-4.
And then after May, you had Parker as another squad leader,
and
Mejia as another squad leader. And did that change in personnel make the platoon more effective?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And it wasn't done on purpose at all either. Like, I didn't want to let Parker go at all because, I mean, we were just good friends like that. But I figured, I mean, we could get so much more done and be like, take our friendship, like how good we know each other, put on a better level as him as a squad leader. Like, it helped the platoon a lot, like, and it did. And Mejia was right there with us. It wasn't like one squad's doing this, 2 squads are pissed at him, you know, like, just we were one big team, you know.
So did the fact that Parker had been one of your team leaders before he became another squad leader help you two to operate better as squad leaders?
Definitely, yeah, because we were always buddy. We were a little buddy team in the same fire team when we were new guys. Like, and that's, I mean, sitting in a fighting hall at night while our senior guys were sleeping. Like, we'd be sitting there talking about like how it's going to be when we're in charge. So definitely helped.
So you were in the same fire team during OIF 1. What about the platoon commander? How would you describe
platoon commander? On my level, as squad leader to platoon commander, he was a dream platoon commander. I mean, had it all upstairs, knew exactly what was going on, like real good with like tactics, like really smart guy. And the beauty of it was is he understood the squad leader ability. He understood that sometimes he'd have to give an order and the squad leader would have to say, I can't do that, I'm sorry, you know, I'm going to have to do this. Like, he may get mad at first, like any man would, you know, like not understanding it, but at the end of the day, he'd come down, sit next to me by my rack and be like, hey, good job making that call. He's like, hey, that was good shit, you know. I mean, totally felt comfortable that never once did he step on my nuts or anything. I could do my job completely and know that he'd be there to bat for me, you know. Real good.
How was your relationship with Lieutenant Watson?
Oh, real good. I was the first squad leader with him. I mean, I felt like, I don't know, I was like his right-hand man. I looked at it like a lot of the missions he had, like, it felt like an honor. Like, he'd come to me first. Like, if he needed something done, he'd come straight to me. You know, I'd do my best to get it done for him and everything. Really good.
What was Lieutenant Watson's relationship like with the other 2 squad leaders?
He was real close with them, too, because, I mean, he was real happy the way the platoon went. And once we got rid of the 3-4 guys that weren't motivated to be there and always bitching about every single thing you could, I mean, that brings down the platoon. Once those guys were gone, these squad leaders stepped up, it was re-energized. It was like a whole different platoon. I mean, we were getting shit done. Everyone was motivated. Everyone wanted to be there. It was a real good relationship.
What about Lieutenant Watson's relationship with his 2 platoon sergeants?
Staff Sergeant Wilder, like I said, he's one of those guys that just alpha male. He's got to be alpha male. He can't, in which you're not a good leader unless you can follow. Like, I know that, and I've seen it firsthand. Like, he couldn't take orders from the lieutenant. I mean, he a lot of times tried to cutting out his legs from coming straight to the squad leaders. Like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, right now. And then then you got the lieutenant coming and telling you, hey, don't listen to that. You're gonna do this. It's like when your mom and dad are telling you to do 2 different things. You know, you don't know what to do. So once he was gone, I mean, it worked because Sergeant Sudan he would say he'd do his platoon sergeant role, he'd step in if he had to for anything, but like, he understood because he was a squad leader that there has to be a good relationship between the squad leaders and the platoon commander tactically. So yeah, it was good.
What about the company gunnery sergeant?
Company gunny sergeant, Gunny Vay.